right, should be good. And why is nothing happening on my YouTube? What the there it is. Jesus. Hey! Welcome back, everybody. Ranger J 1999 from the RSG crew, Skewers. Glad to see you guys hanging out in chat. Glad to have you here as we do another mini roster review session. If you are new to this, wondering what in the damn tarnation is that dumb Ranger doing now? Well, we're just going to hang out with you guys. We're going to talk about the game. If you have questions about the game, you're more than welcome to put those in the chat. Also, I do this for mini roster reviews. If you're a Patreon, all you need to do is put your ally code into the chat. I will look at your stuff. If you're not a Patreon and you'd like to become one, go ahead and become a Patreon. I'll look at your stuff now, and then if you have an in-depth monster review, you can bump that at the front of the line. We do those every day from 12 to 1 on the lunch stream. If you would also like, you can just donate, and I'll look at anything in your roster. There's a little bit of something what I'll look at there on the bottom, but just donate and I'll get you squared away. And then, yeah, so that's what we're here to do. I was going to say something else, and then it just completely slipped my mind. But if you just want to donate because you won't feel like donating because you like to support the channel, everything is appreciated. If you hate YouTube and you hate, doing all that, we've got the PayPal set up on the RSG homepage on YouTube where you can just skip all the middlemen and give to the channel. People have done that before just for fun. We do have stuff on, we have an Amazon wish list for fun that people like to do instead. But if you want to give and say, Ranger, go buy bourbon or something, there you go. So I put that in there for you guys. That's all the different ways of going. Let's see who's in chat so far. We got Revenator. No, I'm not looking at that account. I don't trust you anymore, Revenator. You have lost all trust from me. I will not be looking at that account. Who question mark 10-3? What's going on? It says, hi, Ranger. Hey, who? Tealman92, hello, sir. Darth Vader, mate. Good evening to you, my friend. He says, I'm driving back from the Twin Cities to northern Wisconsin without AC in the car. God bless you, sir. I'll try to keep your mind preoccupied without the AC. Sheesh. Kitch says, evening, Ranger. Evening to you, Kitch. Chaikin, same usual thumbs up and stuff. Ooh, the lovely lady Farquhar. Hello, Farquhar. Glad to see you again. Vito Anto says, hey, Ranger. Glad to see you here as well. Let's get this sorted here. So I need to do an arena match so I can just move out of the way so someone can climb. Not quite my time to make my move, but I will do it. Dr. Feelgood says, hola, amiga. Amigo. Not amiga, that would be female. Glad to see you here. He's the one that makes you feel all right. Glad to see you hanging out with us. It's Friday. We're hanging out. No biggie. We got a lot, so it's going to be action-packed, so let me just check something in Discord. Okay, so the plan is I'm going to do this for a couple hours. If we get a donation, if we hit the donation goal of $50, I'll go to 7. If not, then I'm going to stop at 6. Irregardless, I'm not going past 7. No matter how many donations we get, because 7:30 I'm doing Battlefront with just Ian, and I think Deadpool Kyle wanted to play. DSP will probably hop on. Force Master is going to be joining. So we're going to have a lot of people playing Battlefront, so I'm going to do that for a few hours. We're supposed to be doing Venom's roster review tonight, but Vin put 9 p.m. Eastern. That ain't going to work because I'm going to be going to about 9:30, 10 o'clock for Battlefront. So we'll probably do her roster review right after that, where we're checking with McVenom. I haven't heard back yet. So we'll do that. We'll get a final word of getting that one done. So for VIPs, stand by. We'll let you know about what's going on with that. Bone Jones 159 says, yo, what's your next lore video? I don't just reveal those. But let's just say you'll enjoy them. I started putting those together. I'm going to record those this weekend. I was going to try to get one done today, but I wanted to get some... had a really busy week. I've been on a lot of shows. And tomorrow, a new YouTuber by the name of... And I just lost my train of thought for who that is. Syndicate Games, new and upcoming YouTuber, wanted to do some stuff with the Grand Arena with me when I do my Grand Arena matches. So I'm going to have him on, and we'll check out his channel and stuff tomorrow. Then after that, I'm going to devote my time. I'm trying to knock out 2 lore videos tomorrow between when we get done Jedi Academy and Grand Arena Championships. matches, and then we'll be do Pictionary tomorrow night, so that'll be fun too. And then Sunday is of course D&D, and that'll give me more time to work on the lore videos. Usually the lore videos I have more time on the weekends, because during the week I'm just constantly streaming now. So if I can get 2 done and then get those out to you guys, I think you guys will be good to go. So there you go. Hey, BallRev0187, what's going on, buddy? I'll try to knock it out tomorrow and get it out Sunday, and then have the other one ready to be recorded kind of like Wednesday or Thursday, give a few days in between. So I've already done the outline of what I want to work on, but I was going to try to record it, just didn't have the time. So I'll have time tomorrow probably to get it recorded and squared away. Hopefully get it out to you Sunday. If not, it'll be Monday, Thursday, something like that. So there you go, Who. I'm working on them. It's a lot of work to put those together, because I have to kind of go through. I know most of the stuff, but I go through, like Wikipedia and other sources to kind of jog my memory, and then I sit there and type it all out, like what I want to talk about in what direction. So glad to have you guys here. If you have questions about the game, feel free to pop those in. Let's see. I gotta wait. Make my move a little bit here. I just need to get out of the way. Oh, Patavert. Get out of the way of my man trying to make his climb, so he can go get his payout. So we'll do that. I've been doing Galactic. I'm doing the feats for Galactic. For the Grand Arena Championships. So creamy. How many more do I need? I need 4 more battles in Fleet to get that one done, and then the rest will be in the battles. So there we go. So we'll just wait there a minute, knock that out so my friend Shardmate can go do his thing, so he can make his climb. Glad to have you guys here. So if you want me to look at your roster, pop it in. If you're a Patreon, we always do that. If you're not a Patreon, you want to donate, you can. If you want to donate just to support the channel, feel free to do that as well. And if you have any questions about the game, feel free to do that. Someone had asked me how our Geo is going. We're 6 stars. So first day we were 6 stars, and we had more than enough GP to do more than that. So I think tomorrow we'll do fine as well. Then after that, I think it's going to be downhill and very awful. But I'm already starting to get the gear I need for the Geos. So I need black eyeballs. I need all kinds of stuff. Start farming the Geo Alpha Brood. But I got to get 4 more shards for ores, so I'm going to wait till tomorrow, finish her up, and then I'm going to start on the Alpha Brood. And then the only bounty hunter I have left to work on is Embo. Get him to 7 stars, but I'll use him as my daily thing. Alright, let's do Patavert. They're all getting that Gear 13 Basti. I knew this was going to happen. Wow, she went before Revan? Jesus. Oh, you screwed up. Okay. Get him on. Let's do this. Let's do that. Okay, let's kill her. Shoot her, kill her, maim her. Uh-oh. Let's get this. Let's use this thing over here. Uh-oh. They're doing good work. Alright, we gotta get him off the board because he will hurt us. Oh no. Oh, for Christ's sakes. Yep, this could be bad. Yep. Gotta get him off the board. God damn it. Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. This battle's a little bit more difficult now that they're Gear 13. Okay, stunning. Oh, wait a minute. We just got a pickle explosion. Holy Jesus, Elliot Worsfold. Woo! Holy crap. What a donation. $30 right off the back. Holy Jesus Christ. Oh my God, pickle explosion. There it is, folks. The goddamn pickle explosion. I'll take that one. Look at all that fluffy fluff all around. Very nice. Thank you, Elliot. I'll check out your message here in a second. Let me just finish this match. Wow. Thank you, sir. Toyota Canada says, hey, everyone. Glad to see you here. Says, help me, Ranger. You're my only hope. Here's my code. Started playing the game in January 2018. Spent the year catching up on legendaries and the rest of the time keeping current Chewies, revenues, etc. Therefore, I haven't had time to farm up non-legendary tunes, Trooper Night Sisters. I get top 10 arena, I take first in ships, but I'm worried I'm starting to get spread too thin with the new TV, Gear 13, etc. What should my priorities be? Getting factions to Gear 12, focus on Gear 13, focus on new TV, or catch up on Night Sisters. You all right? All right, let's get you squared away. Oh, Mikey, you can always check. You can always count on Mikey to fill the cup up with fluff once it's been done. More fluffy is on the way. There it is. Elliot knocks it out. Mikey fields it right back in. All right, so let's go take a look at this. It'll be my honor, sir, to do that. Let's go look at this. All right. 199,823,722. All right. $15 and $27. Okay, let's check your inventory. So we're 2.85 million. We have both Revens, so that's good. Let's see how your Signet Pirate looks. Malik. Wait a minute. Zetas need to go on HK and Basilisk, buddy. That's hurting you. Especially on HK loyalty to the Maker and Basilisk. Those are the next two Zetas. So before we do any Zetas on any other team, I want this team done. Trust me, it makes a big difference. And makes a big difference. And this is going to be your main arena team. We'll look at what you're farming, but using your gear to this. Yeah. So GR. Here's Galactic Republic at. We don't even have Padme. Okay, so we need to go look at your Separatist. Goes above the question, where's Malik? Your guess is as good as mine. Looks like they're waiting until next week to put him out. Surprise. I really thought it was going to be today. I don't know what they're doing with Malik. The only thing I can guess on that Gaza is that they're waiting until Grand Arena Championships in this first round of TV is over before they bring Malik back. Yeah, I see that you don't have Elliot. I see that you don't have Padme. So your new farm, Separatist, baby. You need it for the GOTB, and they're pretty damn solid teams to use in Grand Arena Championships. And you're going to need it for Padme. So this is your new project, my friend. Now the good news is you got a lot of them 7 stars. That's really good. Your Droidica's 5. Your B1's 3. So for the farms, definitely for these characters, Dooku, Magna, Droidica, B1, you need them all. We've all seen the new GOTB, and we know what it's going to take. And the byproduct of this is this will lead you to your 7-star Padme. So Gear 13 Plus will be for like your arena team. You really only need Revan, Malik, and Padme for your team, and it'll make a big difference. Get the Zetas on them. Don't worry about Zetas on the Separatists. I want your arena team squared away. This is going to be your farming next priority. I'm going to check something real quick. Your Old Republic. Yeah, Old Republic's a good team. It's fine. If you want to put a little gear on Juhani just to 11, I don't have a problem with that either because it's a good team to use for Grand Arena Championships. But other than that, that's it, bud. I mean, that's where you need to be at, is getting your Separatists squared away. Because Separatists will lead to Galactic Republic. That'll be the other part of this. And we'll go check out the rest of your teams just to see where they stand. Bounty Hunters are fine. Eventually you want that second Zed on boss. Keep farming Django. First Order is okay. This is a team we'll work on later on. Night Sisters. I think once you get the Geos geared to 11, Night Sisters will be your next priority. Because Padme's not coming for till end of July, August at the earliest, so you've got another month or so. So get your Separatists squared away, then we can go back in. Your next team that you work on after that is going to be your Night Sisters. Keep farming your Spirit and your Zombie. You're missing these two components, so there's not even. You need to get these starred to 7 and then get them geared, but can't do anything about it at the moment. Rebels probably look fine. Yeah, they look fine. Chewie needs a Zeta, so we need Basilisks and we need loyalty to the Maker and HK. Chewbacca needs loyal friend. So that's your next couple of Zetas, and Bosk maybe then after that. Resistance looks good. Sith look really good. Good job on your Sith. We already looked at your Separatists, Scoundrels. Another Zeta's Nest. So we need 2 Zetas for your Sith Empire team at least. We need one on Chewbacca. We need one on Boss. We need definitely one on Ephes. That'll really help you out. Those 5 Zetas are your next Zeta. So we got a plan. We're going to go Separatists. We're going to get them squared away. Then we're going to go Night Sisters. Then we're going to get the Zetas on those characters I just talked about. So there's your plan for your team so far. I know, Elliot. The First Order it's still great on defense. I still use it. You see me use it, but it's not a priority as it used to be. But we'll get it there eventually. Oh, the lovely Ouchie Dumplings here. Ew. All right. Let's go look at your fleet real quick. So you're doing fine there. So that's good enough for me. Yep, you got the Millennium Falcon. I don't think I really need to look at anything else. No, you're good. You got the Falcon for right now. You're good. All right, let's check your speed. Because speed is king in Arena. No, I want this one, speed. I wonder if I can find speed. Speed looks good. What's speed on your Jedi Knight Revan? 140. Basila is 152. Good, she's at 300. I want you to take your mods off Jedi Knight Revan, and I want you to put it on your Darth Revan. Darth Revan needs the speed more than your Jedi Knight Revan. He gets the bonus speed and stuff from the other Jedi on his team, so if he's at 287, he's still well in the high 3s. Darth Revan doesn't get that, so switch your mods there with those two. The other order of your speed is fine. Bosk is too slow, 258. Put a speed set on him. BB-8's fine, 271 is more than enough. If I'm not mistaken, you're even with... Yeah, your Django's not even done yet, so you need to go back in and farm your Django too. Add Django as part of your list. I know you have a 7-star Houndstooth, but eventually you're going to want to go with that Django lead. You're going to need... Oh, I just took off the damn... Hit one button too many. That's true. I would still switch the mods. Even with the 12 speed, if you can add the other 7 too, that's still going to put your rev into the 3s. Who else? I didn't even look at your Imperial Troopers. Yeah, we'll eventually work on them. So that's your plan. You still need more speed secondaries on your with speed sets, so I would definitely farm those. Keep farming those. I know you watch the stream, so you know what's going on. So if, in your case, we know what your plan is. Get those Zetas on the characters I mentioned. Start farming Separatists, and then we're going to go do Night Sisters. And mainly gear is what you need. Keep the farms up that you have. Add Django in there. Then Separatists to Night Sisters, and then from Night Sisters, once we get all that squared away, have your Death Revan team squared away, have your Separatists squared away for GOTB, and we can use them in your Grand Arena Championships. We'll go get Night Sisters done. Then we'll start rounding out, like, you know, First Order Imperial Troopers. So, don't worry about your troops right now, Elliot. You'll be fine. So if you go that plan, I think you'll in that order, I think you're going to be fine. Keep farming this mods. Keep getting those speed secondaries on those speed mods. Your ships are fine. You've got the Millennium Falcon. You're doing just fine there. I think if you can get the switch, get your Darth Revan a little bit faster, get the gear 12 pieces on him. That's a priority before you start gearing up your same thing with Malik. Get the gear 12 plus pieces on Darth Revan and Malik first. Then you can start gearing up your Separatists. But keep farming the farms that you're working on already. Add Django in there. Get him to 7 stars. Get those Zetas on. Keep farming speed mods, and I think you're going to be all right. So, and he says, "Thank you, Ranger. Appreciate all you do for the community." Well, thank you. I appreciate you saying that, sir. I'm here to help. But thank you for the kind donation, my friend. $30 means a lot. So, there you go. So, if you have any more questions, Elliot, just reach out to me at online and in Discord. I'll be more than glad to answer your questions anytime. Hey, /Friend Rhodes. Hey, Callison. I see you in there. I saw you pop in. Glad to see you guys all hanging out with me today. We're doing roster reviews. If you're a Patreon, feel free to pop your roster, your ally code in. I'll look at your rosters and help you out with any questions you have. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you'd like to donate, you can. We got Super Chat. If you don't want to do Super Chat because you hate YouTube, go to the homepage of YouTube. You can do it that way. You can follow us on Twitch and subscribe on Twitch, and you can do bits like Mikey does all the time. So there you go. Lots of different ways you can support the channel. But yeah, get your stuff in there. Yes, we did very well, Xylos. I thought you were going to jump me on this, Xylo. I told you it's the same stupid zone. I guess Callison and Ouchie are something going on there because Callison just wrote "Stop it, Ouchie Dumpling." Big long, and then she blew kisses. Okay, so a little action going on in the chat. Skewers are being a little cray-cray. I need to go do another fleet arena. Wait, I need to see who's in where. Wait a minute. Let me look here. The one. Are you anywhere? Gary, no, the one. Who's not on there? So we'll go attempt to take out the one. Okay, he's chilling at the moment editing. Very well. There's Stoner. All right, we continue on. Get your questions in, get your roster reviews in. I will do that. But first I'm going to do some arena, for I must win these battles. But I'm facing MILF teams. They're not easy to kill. You can see from, I've already killed 10 of them. Those pesky things keep coming back, and I have to face them again in Mortal Kombat. You there. He does that. I'm in trouble. I need my reinforcement unless this guy takes out my... I think he's going to, isn't he? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, RNG got me. That's not over yet. It's not over yet. Get him, TIE Fighter pilot. Get him. Aha! The tables have turned, my friend. What's your fleet like without the Millennium Falcon? We're going to see. Uh-oh. Alright. Let's get the big ship out of here. Okay. Okay, let's get another ship on the board. Let us bring in you. Okay. Oh, that's up. Good. Oh, I didn't mean to hit him. Oh, I screwed up. Well, that sucks. Okay, that Falcon comes in. Keep on you. Bring in another ship. Crap. Well, this could be an ugly battle. Heal up. Okay. Okay. Let's get you in here. Well, God damn it. The MILF team, something else. There we go. All right. JLY9 question. I'm going to Gear 13 Bastila first, but then who? I was thinking Malik, then Darth Revan. After the GR squad, what are your thoughts? I think that's more than enough on your plate. I'm doing the same route as you are, JLY9. I'm going to do, in that order that you just mentioned, Bastila, Malik, and Darth Revan, then the GR squad, and then I'm going to kind of wait and see what information I get on like characters that need to be done. Maybe I go with like leaders of certain groups, but I kind of go into like teams and just do the teams. So I'll wait and see. Maybe I go Geos just to make the Geo TB go better because we can help my guild get better rewards. Maybe the route I go with afterwards. So I'll have to kind of play it out and see where it goes. Kazakagi, too easy question. Where's the bald bastard Malik? He's late again. I don't know, man. I really thought he was going to drop today, but I guess they're waiting to bring him out. Wish I had a better answer for you, but I don't. So it sucks. I don't have any like good information about what the hell's happening with that. Hey, Darth Teflon, what's going on, buddy? Take some leave. My back is killing me from working out. I overdid it again. All right. So keep your questions coming in. If you want me to look at your roster, put your ally code in. You guys know the deal. Get it in there. But I'm just hanging out with you guys. We're going to do this. Then we're going to do some Battlefront. Hopefully go do tits whenever I get a response from Finn and them, like when we're doing it. They want to do it at 9. I'm like, that only gives me an hour and a half for Battlefront. No, I already scheduled this with Eon before. The new stuff, the Droideka stuff in Battlefront are amazing. Okay. Darth Mike says, yeah, the Malik weight has me with a headache too. Mine's not a headache. I already have Malik. Mine's just back pain. I can feel it. My back starts twitching. I just take some leave. Because it's an uncomfortable feeling. I need black eyeballs, so I'm not buying anything out of there. Rich, I'm waiting for you to... Okay, I gotta wait for Rich to move. Alright, where am I on my feet? Alright, need 3 more fleet arenas. That's good, Darth. You'll get him at least 6-star plus. That'll be good. So, 68,400 guild event tokens is no joke, man. Darth Mike says, I feel your back pain. I have some discs that need work. Yeah, I don't know if I have disc out, but my back just twinges sometimes. Sometimes it just goes out completely, and then I'm done for 2 days. I can't move. I can't get out of bed. I just have to put ice and heat on it and let it calm down. But not a pleasant feeling. Always in my lower back, and it feels like someone's taking a metal rod and just sticking it in my spine. Not fun. But keep your questions coming. Keep your comments coming. Keep it coming, guys. That's done. I checked the store. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. The challenges are done. Dailies are done. Cool. Just waiting to be able to do my next battle. Guzzlebuzz, thanks, Army. Thanks, U.S. Army. All those hundreds of pounds of gear I used to run around with. Thanks. Alright, we'll do another battle. Get closer to getting that feat done. I usually don't do these many fleet battles because I just don't care about... But now that it's a feat, I gotta try to get it done. Miss Farquhar says, I've got 58,000 guild event tokens, and she's ready for Malik. Oh my. Until Miss Farquhar gets her hands on Darth Malik. Don't worry, chicken, you're going to get there eventually. You'll need 40,400 more to go. That's roughly regular Hoth battles. It's 4, a little over 4. So, yeah, you'll be alright. You'll get there. You'll get there, chicken. Chai-kin. Berg is on my payout. Gal is not, so we're going to attack him. Make sure I got that right. Yes, I did. Darth Teflon says, I'm working on Droideka and B1, and can you look up who I should Zeta and look at my roster for GOTB, please? Yes, I will. Let me do this fleet battle, and I will look at your stuff, Darth Teflon. Dun, 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 dun. Uh-oh, didn't stun. Uh-oh. Sunfac, interesting. Oh, you stupid Sunfac. Well played. Really? Comes Ghost. Not looking good. Really? Okay. Start working on this turd. Oh no. Dodge, really? All right, another Falcon team down. All right. We'll get to you, Darth Teflon, now. Let's see, Guz had a question. Hey, Janik B. He said, howdy, internet people. Glad to have you here. Guz, a question. When I get Malik, do I make Bastila falling as fast as possible, even at the cost of making Darth Remus slower using GMY now? Yes, you do. That's what I have. You want your Basti to be doing what Basti does best, making sure they can't do anything. All right, let's look at Darth Teflon stuff here real quick. Let's see, we got 172, 394, 449. Doing good in both. All right, let's look at this. So we want to look at Separatists first. Let's look at that. So we're going to be on Droid Cup. Good. Going to get into 6 stars, 7 stars, because you can't even do the first round of GOTB without them at 6 stars. Make sure they're 16,500 power, so that's always creamy. Separatists look good. 11, 11, 11, 11, 11, 10, Poggles, 8, Magna Guard 7, Droidicas is 8, no, he's 9, B1's, yeah. So, yeah, I think you're doing fine on stuff. Just keep doing what you're doing. You know, you need them for GOTB and stuff. So let's kind of go through and look at where you need your next Zetas. See how your PvP team is doing. Sith Empire is done. Okay. Binders look fine. First order's fine. Maybe one on Kylo Ren eventually, but let's look at the rest of the stuff. Imperial Troopers are good. What's your Stark speed? Good, 267. Fantastic. That makes them 287. That's really good. Galactic Republic. Let's see how we're doing it there. You could go Galactic Republic. I mean, you're already working on your Separatists. You need the 2 for Padme, Ahsoka. You need 5 for the team. It's something you may want to do. It's such a ridiculously good team. I think your Galactic Republic's closer to being done than your Separatists because, especially on the droid side with Jordic and stuff being missing. I'd say do Galactic Republic. They're right there for the taking. Anakin's done. Kenobi's done. Ahsoka's almost 11. Well, she's 10. You can get her to 11. Padme is... she's 8. Probably need the cryos. Could be a team you can work on next. But that would be 5 Zetas right there. My sisters... maybe second Zeta on Mother Talzin. Her leader is going to be really important. Rebels are fine. Resistance is fine. Scoundrels. KNS is done. Good enough for now. Old Republic. Good. Maybe consider Zeta on Zalbar to finish out your Old Republic team. I mean, that team's ready to go. Nothing on your Sith. I think your Scoundrels are fine too. Yeah, I think your Separatists are fine. Keep farming what you're farming. I think those Zeta suggestions are kind of the ones you can go for. Dark Teflon. It doesn't really matter which ones you want to do. If you want to start in the Galactic Republic, you can. If you want to go round out some of those couple of those other characters that I mentioned, then you can do that as well. Whenever you feel like it. If you want to go all in on the Separatists, that's fine. And then go DGR. That's fine too. I think you're closer to being done with the Galactic Republic team. You just need gear on Padme and then rounding out, finishing up Ahsoka and then getting the Zetas on the team. I mean, you saw me. I ran just 4 of them. Again, it was a weaker sauce team, but that team is ridiculous. I can't express to you guys how good the Galactic Republic team is. I mean, it is a nasty ass team. It's just so much stuff. Question: fast Malik or slow Malik? Matter. You can have your Malik fast, but it's more about having protection on there because his protection turns over to health. So your primaries need to be protection. Is where you need to go. I think you're doing great. By the way, Teflon. That would be my suggestion for you for your Zetas. Your GOTB stuff, you just need some work, but you're getting there. I think you're fine. Just keep focusing on that, and then you can pick which team you want to invest in first. Galactic Republic or Separatists, or maybe go work on some of those other ones that I mentioned. Just those separate individuals and teams. You can get those on first and round out your teams. So there you go. So for my Malik, let's look at it real quick. You can see that I went defense and health, I think, yes. And he's 262 speed, but it's like protection, more protection. See, double defense and double protection with more protection. If I had a really good protection arrow, I would use it, but I didn't. But I went with something that had protection on it. Again, offense, protection. So you can see that my protection on my Malik's 103,000 right now. So that makes his health like 157,000 when it switches over. So there you go. Hey, Herbert Fulgrim. All right. Darth Revan 1023 question: have you seen Arnold T101s where your GG almost one shots a whole Darth Revan team at Gear 13? Yeah, I have. That's not going to last. I'm going to tell you right now, they're not going to let that stand. They're not. So that's not going to last. So that's the thing about Gear 13. If you don't test it as thoroughly as you should, and I know they have testers, but there's only so much they can test. I know they're working hard with this stuff, but stuff gets through the cracks, and I guarantee you they're not going to allow that to stand. They're just not. All right, Iman O'Leary, new name I'm not familiar with. Says, hey Ranger, it'd be great if you could give my roster a look over. We'll have a fresh set of unbiased eyes on it. I feel like I've got a bit lost with all the changes. Need some faction looking. It is cool to see Darth Revan that Arnold can do that. And I'm happy for Arnold that his team can do well, but they're not gonna let that stand. I mean, they already, when they use the wording they do that CG used for this circumstance, they're going to change it, so they're going to tweak it. Because someone's like, should I immediately go get General Grievous? Like, no. If you do, you just don't come crying when I told you they're going to change it. So, all right, let's look at this roster for Iman. Remember, guys, if you'd like to donate, you can. If you're not a Patreon, please donate for me to look at your roster. If you are a Patreon sponsor, then I'll look at your stuff for free. All right. Darth Teflon. Oh, he just donated 10 euros. And he said, thank you very much. Darth Teflon, is my pleasure, sir. Glad I could be of assistance, my friend. Appreciate your support of the channel. That means we got some Poop-Filled Baby Rangers coming in. When that hits, I want to watch that because, those fecal matter little babies are going to launch some stuff in the cup. Always a pleasure to watch that happen. Darth Revan, they did say on T3 release droids won't be meta yet. So do you think it's possible that they will let it be meta because they're afraid droids won't be meta yet? No, because they're not going to. Carrie was very adamant that Malik and them are going to stay the top dog for a while. All right, here they come, Poop-Filled Baby Rangers. Oh, there it is, splish splash. God, they even knocked themselves out of the damn cup. Damn, that was such a big explosion. They knocked themselves out. Jesus. All right. So let's look at this account here. 4.2. Let's see, you just got Darth Revan. Let's look at your Sith Empire. Good. Just need the gear on Revan. Trooper needs the gear. No Malik yet, but they probably just got Darth Revan, so you're waiting for Malik to come around. Okay. So we need to finish up the gear on the team, but that's fine. Hopefully you have 2 Zetas saved up for Malik when he comes. Let's make sure you can get him, just to make sure. Yep. Characters are ready to go. I like that. Yep, begin that Malik. Alright, let's look at your Galactic Republic. Good, 2-star Padme, Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka's already got the Zeta on her. Yeah, I think you could easily finish up the Galactic Republic team with the Zetas and be good to go. That team is amazing, as you just heard me talk about previously. So we need 2 Zetas on Malik, and then if you want to start put the Zeta on Jedi, Anakin, and Kenobi, good, go for it. The guys are 12. It works so well with Padme. You got the Zeta on Ahsoka already. Even though she's only gear 11, it's not a big deal. You can eventually take her up as well, and then you'll have the Galactic Republic team and your Darth Revan team squared away. But gear for Zetas and stuff is for Malik first. So once you get Malik squared away, gearing him is first. If you want to go back in and finish Ahsoka, so you have the Galactic Republic team all gear 12 as best you can, that's fine too. Padme's 10. You eventually get her to 11. That's totally cool too. Real quick while I'm looking at this, Sean Johnson question. I recently got Darth Revan and still gearing the team. I'm currently using Jedi Revan and Arena. Do you recommend putting any gear 12 finishers on them? No. If you're going to go to the team that you're going to be eventually using, which is going to be your Darth Revan team for finishers. Or any vigor. For some reason, I watched the whole 2-minute Natalie Portman commercial. Indeed. So definitely you can go round up gear on your Galactic Republic. After that, let's look at your Separatists now that we're in GOTB. How you're doing there? Pretty good. Much better than me. You got 6 stars on Droideka and B1. Just keep farming. And then once you get your GR kind of rounded up, Malik GR, then round up your Separatists. You know you're going to need it for GOTB. We know we're going to get into 16.5. We know we're going to eventually push past that to Gear 12 because we know just how ridiculously tough these battles and missions are. You know that the droids kind of have their own special missions and that the GOs have their own special missions. And that means start farming GO Brood Alpha. That's a character you need to start. I'm getting ready to start popping that sucker big time myself. Yeah, it's going to be fun. So that's really where your farm's going to be at. And mainly it's going to be gear. So you're going to be doing the Alpha Brood, your B1, and your Droideka. That's Fleet, Hard Node, and then that's Cantina. Yeah. That's 3 farms right there. I didn't look at your fleet. Let me go back real quick. Alright, you already have the Falcon team, so yeah, ships are done. Okay. Well, since I went back to the home screen, let's look at your speed real quick. Okay. Eventually we'll have to respeed your Revan team, but once it's ready to go, Gear 12 and stuff, then yeah, we'll put the speed and stuff on them. But speed order looks fine. Minus Darth Revan, but we'll fix that first. Make sure your Bassie's as close to 300 as you can get her, or above. And then, what is she currently at right now? 273. She's missing the other one that's 279, plus the arrow, 281, 283. Yeah, I think he probably, what's her mods right now? She's 131. What's on your Jedi Knight Revan? 143. Yeah, that needs to go. Those need to go on Basti, and then your Thrawn speed probably will go to your Darth Revan. Yeah, 140. Yeah, or you can move the ones on Basti, Darth Revan, something along those lines. So we will have to remodel a little bit once you get your Darth Revan, but we can help you out with that. It's not a problem. We do it all the time. So we know Malik, Galactic Republic. Finish up the farm of the Geos and the farms you got. Let's take a look at your other. Let's look at speed. Stark. Yeah, that's good. He's up there in speed then. 270, perfect. It's 290 with the Veers lead. What's your Bosk? 265, solid if you're going in Jango lead, but let's look at your bounty hunters. Yep, you got Jango. You need to get some gear in Jango. But running his lead with the other bounty hunters is fine. 265 is still pretty solid. You have to be careful, though, because you saw your Stark is faster. If I see you running Bosk, even though he has the second Zeta, I'm going to trooper the hell out of you. So you have to be aware of that. You need to get your Jango to at least gear 11 so you can add him as a lead, and then make him the lead so you can make your boss 295 speed so to keep him from being troopered. Let's see, First Order. Fine. Yeah, it looks good. First Order Stormtrooper needs some work, but you can work on that later. Here, I look at the Galactic Republic. Imperial Troopers look fine. Stark, we already know the speed is really good. Night Sisters look great. Eventually work on the Garen Spirit. She's really worth it to get her in that team. But your Night Sisters look great. Rebels, they're fine. Yeah. Resistance looks great. Maybe work on your Finn a little bit eventually because you want him for the raid for the Rogue Sith, trying to get points. It's pretty solid tune. Scoundrels. Nests, yeah, get her to 12. That may not make a big difference, but you got the Zeta on her, and she's 7-star with gear 11. She's fine. Sith look really good, and we already looked at your Separatists, I believe. Yes, looking good. So need to keep. So we need to. Hey, Spaceman Tim, we need to. Looking at this account, we need to get speed mods, so keep farming speed mods. You've got decent speed already, but we need more, and it needs to be a little bit harder. So we just got to keep rolling. Get in the trench with me. My ass does it every day. You see me do it every day and suffer through every lunch stream. I do nothing but mod stuff. You guys, if you haven't watched, watch every day. Depression. So work on that. GR rounded up. Finish rounding up your separatists. I think working on that. Priority is Malik. So Malik finished up your Revan team with gear and stuff. It's important. Then go to GR. Finish that team out. That's going to be a big help to you in GAC and stuff. Go work on your separatists because we got GOTB. You want to be a good big contributor for your guild. Start rounding up the stars and the gear, and then keep working on your mods. I think that's going to be the big key factor for you in this. Is Gear 13 will be priority for your arena team, and then just start working your way down from there. Do your Darth Revan team, do your Padme team, do your Jedi Knight Revan team. Those are your top 3 teams, and then from there we'll worry about it later. But let's focus on that for now. Some of the stuff that I mentioned, and then we'll get you squared away after that. And I hope that helps you out, buddy. So there you go. Work on the speed, work on the stuff I mentioned. You'll be good. Let's see. Guzza Buzzer question. While I wait impatiently for a Mace rework, who's the best GR 5th now that she's been out a bit? You can go a couple ways. You can go 3PO, you can go R2, you can go Zeta Barish, you can go Ayla Secura. Depends on what you're facing. I'm tending to... I like 3PO on there, and I'm starting to use Chase again with my CLS team because it's just so damn good. Because I can still get wins with my CLS team like that. Because it makes my GR team with 3PO really, really good. I'm really leaning heavily toward 3PO. He can do a mass column assist, especially when they have courage. The stuff he does in his basic with the confuse and everything. R2 is really good because he can stealth them, especially if you're facing a team that's, you're taking away from other teams. Like, I usually run R2 with my resistance, but I really don't need to because my resistance is so damn good without it. So, you could do that. 3PO I like a little bit more in the Rebel squad with CLS. But then again, I can run Chase with that and it'll still be really, really, really good. So, if you want to save those characters there, then you can go Zaris. The crit avoidant damage, with her Zeta is really, really good on that team. Another one that's really badass, but not a lot of people have it, is Shock T. She is a great 5th on there. Dispel and basic and everything else she does. She's really amazing on that team. So there's some suggestions for you. Guzza Buzza, boss lead slow, high tenacity, still inferior to Jango lead fast boss. Yes, it is. I don't know how many times you need to see me, Guzza, go in there against somebody. I don't care how much tenacity they have on there. It ain't about that. If I see a 250 boss, my troopers are going in. I'm going to kill the other bounty hunters and leave him for last. Because once the troopers get going, you're done. I don't care how much tenacity you have on boss. It's not going to do anything. You can still have, like for me, I have a tenacity set and a speed set on boss. So I have really good tenacity, but mine's 294 with Jango Lee that makes him 324. So you're going to have to use a very top echelon team against my bounty hunters or you're going to get hosed to beat it. It can still be beat, but it forces you to have to use different teams. You can't go in there and I mean, I see it all the time and I just smile like, thank you for the free win. Now I can use troopers here and I can save my other stuff for other teams. I mean, so... Use Clone Wars Chewbacca. Most people don't have Clone Wars Chewbacca done. The only reason I have Clone Wars Chewbacca as close as I do is because it's just naturally through bronzings and stuff I've gotten that guy. But he's a good one too. That's a good point, Spaceman Tim. Emon says, thanks, great mate, thanks very much. Made my night. Oh, I'm glad I did. Thank you for watching, man. I really appreciate it. GLY9 question, Ranger, did you set your GA defense? Yes, I did. Same team. It's no different. I'll show it to you right now. So you can see this same team lineup here. Darth Vader mate, do we know what impact Gear 13 has on ships? We do not yet. I don't know the difference. Oh, he went the same route. Okay. See, this is one thing you don't. This Rogue One team is going to get smoked. Now, he put his Darth Revan team down, but... Oh, good lord. Bounty hunters. But see his spots. I'm going to see what his speed is. Troopered. He's going to get troopered. Well, that's a free trooper win for me. So he put his Darth Revan on defense. He put Rogue One down. That's going to get wamped. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And we'll be doing Grand Arena tomorrow, right after the Jedi Academy, so... I've been even fully in the offense. Speed of his best. I remember looking at this guy who's pretty good with his mods. I don't. 299, still solid. $324, yeah. We shall see what happens. But I'm in the big league, so these guys all have like a ton more GP than me, so, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Janik B question, are you doing Grand Arena Championship today? If you already answered this question before, sorry. No apologies. No, I do mine always the next day. So I'll do mine right after the Jedi Academy tomorrow. So right after we get done around noon, I'll take about 15 minutes and then we'll go run over and knock it out for you guys. So we'll do the battles tomorrow. But yeah, he's giving me free banners. I don't know what he's going to use to beat my Darth Revan team, but maybe he's got a GR team. We'll see. See how it plays out. Didn't really put a lot of solid teams on defense, though. I mean, Rogue One, man. We'll see how it plays out. But I'm really at a disadvantage with GP. Ideal trooper team is Veer Stark, Pure Snow Trooper, Short Trooper, and Range Trooper. Tim says he's 600,000 behind his opponent. Yeah, that's been happening a lot. Guzza Buzza question. Ideal bounty hunter team. It's the one I run, which is right there. Django, Boss, Boba Fett, Zam, Dengar. That's the Vin Seal team. Pash Galactimos says, kind of find this unfair. I'm 2 million GP. My first battle was with a 2.6 million GP. Yeah, it is. I'm just rolling with it. It is unfair, Pash. Welcome to the stream. I find it unfair too. I mean, I'm at a disadvantage. I mean, I won my first one easily, but you know, these guys have more in depth in their roster. You know, so they have more stuff to throw. So we'll see what happens. Interesting. All right, I need to go do probably a. Move up, yeah. Yes, Spaceman Tim, that's correct. That is correct. use Basti. That's... hit him. She's going to go. Okay. Let's get this crap off. Up, and they have tenacity, so okay, let's get this shit off. Okay, oh no, let's do this. Okay, we can do this. Really? Ah, really? Oh, at least it hit that time. Okay, this is getting stupid. Pesh says, I won, but now I'm screwed now as the next guy has more focused depth. Yeah, that's the way it works. Spaceman 10 says, cool, I'll swap around next round. Yeah, give it a shot, man. It really does well. All right. So make sure you get your questions in, guys. If you want me to look at your roster, put it in there. If you want to see the donation things on there if you're not a Patreon. If you want to donate just to support the channel or say something funny, you can. We go for another hour hanging out with you guys. And then we get ready for some Battlefront 2 action. Wes, what is yours? Wes. Are you even on here? Wes. That's Wes on here. He is not. We'll do this one. Alright, it's confirmed. So we will be doing Tits' roster review at 10 p.m. Eastern tonight. So that means I can get my Battlefront in, and then we'll do that next. Alright. We need to win more battles, so we'll give Wes a try. He's pretty damn good. His roster is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Alright, here we go. To be another victory in the books, hopefully. Okay. 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 Some Biggs. Let's go kill Biggs. Well, now we're gonna bring in Cassian. Get all this garbage off. Let's hide you. Oh, shuck. Dodge? God damn it. Of course, with defensive down, he gets dodge. Stupid. That's the end of the cookie. Not looking good for the home team. Yeah, we're in trouble. Yep, it's over. They have the high ground. Damn, that dodge really screwed me. If he would have gone down, I could have focused on other things, and I couldn't because wouldn't let me. Had defensive down, everything is still dodge. I don't get it. It's the point of playing the cards right of games. Damn, how it's going to rig everything. Stupid game. Oh, Jesus. All right. Get your questions in, guys. I'm here for another hour or so. I know, what else? 73. I mean, Milf's coming back, I think July 4th. I'll have a 6-star Millennium Falcon. So, you know, then they'll be in big trouble. I mean, I'm already, you can see what I can do without the Millennium Falcon. Imagine if I get the Falcon. Alright, Talon Lee just donated $4.99. Oh, we got some Poopfield Baby Rangers coming into the cup. Ooh, very nice. Thank you for the donation, Talon Lee. And I will look at your stuff here in one moment. Let's just see those Poopfield Baby Rangers come in. Oh, see what happens. Ooh, we have liftoff, Houston. Stuff is still flying. Ooh, the pickle made it back in. Oh, a little bit of Fluffy Fluff made it back in. That was a nice epic launch. Okay, let's go look at your stuff, Talon Lee. Let's see what we got here. 988 868 551. Yeah, that's a good point. What else? 73. A couple 100,000 at least. I think it was like, I gotta go back and look, but it was, I mean, it's a lot. Anything over 100,000 is a lot. You know? So, yeah. Alright, so we're looking here. What are we going to use on defense? Well, okay, we don't have Darth Revan. 3.6. That makes things difficult. First of all, where are we with your Darth Revan? Oh, maybe you did. You just don't have it. He's not geared yet. Maybe I'm stupid. No, we don't have Darth Revan. Did we just miss it, bud? Maybe you just haven't unlocked him yet? I'm confused. Should have got him. Alright, I'm going to just go into the assumption that you don't have him. So, defensive team, Old Republic, right there. Karth, Juhani, Zalbar, Mission, Cander's frontline team. Put on their front line. Bounty Hunters, you have Django and Boss, frontline team. This will go in your front, that's 2. Night Sisters. Spirit needs a little bit more gear, but eventually put her on there. Frontline, backline team. Put that in one of your backlines. Were your Karth and Johnny at 6? Did I miss that? I'm sorry. I saw the gear. Okay, that's why. I'm stupid. Good catch, Talon Lee. So I was looking at the gear and like, Wait, did we? Oh, I missed that little bitty gray speck. That's the star there. Good point. So you'll get him next time. That's right. Night Sisters back line team for defense. So you're 3.6. So you're putting down 6 teams, I believe, right? So that's 3 right there. First order, frontline team. That's number 4. You could go Dooku leads Separatists with the Geos as a backline team. Dooku Sun Fac, Geo Soldier, Spy. I don't really have anything else. Maybe Poggle, but I mean that's a backline team. So that's 5, and then have Padme. These for offense. We need another defensive team. You could run another bounty hunter team, make it a scoundrel team, go Cad Bane, Zam, Greedo, Stormtrooper Han, Lando. Or you actually go Cad Bane, Zam, Greedo, IG-88, and Stormtrooper Han. That'd be the 6 teams. I'd keep the rest on offense. Keep your Jedi Knight Revan on offense. You'll need to keep your Galactic Republic, even though they're not as close to being done as possible on offense. Imperial Troopers on offense. Yep. You already know you have Jedi Knight Revan. You have your Resistance. Yep, that's offense. Your Rebels, CLS. Offense. You have Nest. That's going to help you out. That's offense. That's your solo. You have Sith. That's offense. So there you go. I think if you run that team and lead these teams for offense, it'll help you out tremendously, bud. That's what I would do. JG Hot One says, my opponent was 5 million ahead of you? Was he? So try that out, Townley. See how that works out for you, bud. I think if you put those teams out in the positions, the front line and the back line, I think you'll be fine. Donnie P question, have you decided your first 3 G013s in the speed you think they will reach? Yeah, Bass will put her like 309, 310, Revan or Malik just for the health protection. I don't care about speed, and bump up that, and then Darth Revan will put him at like 320 something speed. So it's just off the top of my head. Who do I use to take out Revan or Malik? You can go with your Jedi Knight Revan team, Ouchie, or you can go with your Galactic Republic team. Slash friend Rose like Jawas, yes. Once you do that, then go in with Jawas and use the bombs. It'll work. Skywalker Vader says, hello, Ranger. The long weekend is here. Happy Canada. Happy 4th of July, everyone. Well, it'll be happy 4th of July next week. So we'll be celebrating that. And I am going to do an 8-hour stream for you guys. I'm going to start at the lunch stream and go all the way till 8 o'clock that night when everybody wants to go do fireworks. So we'll be having an 8-hour straight stream. I'll just do stuff in the game, answer questions. We'll do some Battlefront. We'll just hang out with you guys and do stuff. To take out Revan and Malik. Go with the Cassian. Go with the Cassian team you saw me use. Alchi, Jin lead, Cassian, Chirrut and Baze, and then IPD. Go in there with and they'll take care of both of them. You saw me use that team before, Alchi girl. Pesh. This game is killing me. Farm, cry. Farm, cry. For me, it's not crying. It's just depression. Farming, depression. No, I wouldn't use see it less than that. I'd go in there with the Rogue One team with IPD. You guys have seen me use that team to clear that before. It works. Then use Cassian, Jin, IPD. You need a tank in there. You can go Scarif Herbal Pathfinder and KTSO. Use that. Yeah, I did Sweat Elsewhere 3 a couple times. I've used it. Yeah, you could use Old Ben. They're just there to suck up the damage, and then you let Cassian keep hitting them with exposes and stuff. But once IPD is charged, you go in and take out Malik. Yeah. Hopefully it works. I don't know with the gear or anything on if you have the Zetas or anything like that, Ouchie, but yeah, that's the team I've used consistently. And Talon, I hope that helps you out with your roster, bud. I think you'll be fine if you go with that route. So let me know how it works out for you, and you'll be good to go. Yeah, I don't think if you don't have Jin Zeta, if you'll be okay, you should be fine. Let me look real quick. What does that do? It's been so long since I've looked at it. Well, this is definitely her leader. Yeah, they just get 5% protection when they get above. So you'll be alright. You'll be fine. Oh, the other two piece. What is this? Huh. Little Bones question: how can you take out a Gear 12 Zeta Nest? Well, I need more information, Little Bones. If it's like on a team, then I always, anytime I see nests on like a Night Sister team or something like that, I always go in with the Sith because I'll just annihilate her. Galactic teams that can keep her from regenning will be good. Like anybody like Jedi Knight Revan. If they're on a team, Jedi Knight Revan will take care of it because of his ability. So something along those lines. Nihilus is really good. Well, they're a good team, and they are. You don't want to put them on defense, Rogue One, Pash. They are good on offense in certain circumstances. I mainly did what I did with the Rogue One team for casting G-Wing and for the Phase 6 mission. I wasn't thinking of Grand Arena at the time when I did those. But I was thinking of like, okay, I had got in the circumstance that Ouchie was in, and I was like, okay, how do I go about what can work, right? So we're kind of scrambling. I got Darth Revan and Malik left. What do I do? So I went in and there with my Rogue One team with IPD, and I was like, okay, because casting with his ability blocks, exposes, and stuff like that with Chirrut Bays worked out perfectly. I took out Revan, and then Malik was left, and then I IPD'd him, so it can work. So, question: can a Max Jedi Knight Revan team take out a Max GR team? Yes. With Zaris, yes, you can do it. On offense, yes, you can. and keep the questions coming. And got about another 30 minutes. So, and then we'll take a little break, and then we'll do some Battlefront. Then I'll take a short little break, and then at 10 p.m. we're going to do the lovely Tits McVenon's roster review. We do it every month. Look at other stuff. And if you're a certain level of Patreon, you get to go watch that. We do that for you guys because it's a hoot. It's a blast. So if you haven't become a Patreon to get the Tits McVenon roster review, you're missing out, man. Darth, my question: what do you recommend for a CLS counter for Grand Arena and against a Palpatine counter? You can use lots of stuff for Palp. CLS, I always go mirror match because the AI is going to just play it stupidly. So anytime I see a CLS team on defense, I just go mirror. I win every time. CLS, Galactic Republic beats the crap out of CLS, especially once you get the Zetas and stuff on it. So that's a good counter. Palp on defense is just too many teams can take that team out. I mean, there's too many to list. So Pesh says, not saying they were bad, but it's the last throw of desperation. I hope I can win. Please, God, and the Force be with you. Unleash your aggressive feelings, Pesh. Do what must be done. But yeah, you can go mirror match on CLS, or you can go Galactic Republic. Against a PAL team, I mean, Jesus, we can go down the list. Yeah, I mean, you can just go down the list of things that can beat Palpatine that's on defense. Oh, use your Palp with a Thrawn and you win. I tried to tell that to Urza one time when he was like, I got this CLS team, like, just mirror it. And he just wouldn't listen until he finally did. And I'm like, see? Because you can attack their Chewie, they're going to attack the leader most of the times or another character. And I'm just like, even if they do attack my Chewie, they go off target and do other stuff. So the CLS matchup mirror always goes in your favor big time. Mikey says, can't wait for that roast. Oh, yes, it is a blast. Question: Gear 13 order for Jedi Knight Revan team. I would go Jedi Knight Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Jolie. And if you did Grandmaster Yoda first, I wouldn't have a problem with that. Keep the questions coming. I have nothing more I can do in the game before I have come to that point where there's nothing to do in the game. Was there a raid? Oh, we have 2 hours for the Sith raid. Try to give me some gear out of there again. How's Geo going? That beautiful 6-star footage. There it is. And now we prepare in 7 hours and 30 minutes. Jesus Christ, at midnight? Kiss my ass. That's actually 1 o'clock in the morning. No. I'll do my stuff tomorrow. Good Lord. Get out of here. Harry Tasker question: would it be better to Gear 13 my arena team, Sith Empire, or would it be better to spread to Gear 13 for more teams help GA and ETB? No. Arena. Sith Empire. And you just need to do Revan, Malik, and Basti. And then I would start doing like Galactic Republic, and then I would do your Jedi Revan team, then your Night Sisters, and then just work your way down. Your main pieces that you need to have done, right? So, yeah, you have to have your arena team going. You'll see the difference if you don't. JLY question, not a question. Okay, but thanks, Ranger. Took out that GR team. Padme was a beast. Thanks for the help. See? I may know nothing, but I know some things. Here, Tasker. Thumbs up to you, buddy. Well, so far, if we stop today, get some rewards. I need them. I need to get more gear for these goddamn separatists. Let's look here. I'm not going to gear these two up till we get to 6 stars. Can't do anything with them, though. Maybe for the next Grand Arena I'll start gearing them up, but I got to get them stars first. Yes. It's all separatists. What do I need here for you, B2? I could take you up right now. Yeah, the stupid black eyeball. Find it. 375. That isn't even. Ugh. Oof. Oof. Now wait. Then I've got that piece. Yes, that piece. Yes, that piece is definitely yes. And yeah. Cool. I'll get B2 to gear 11. Then down the line we go. Gear 11 to Sunfac. I have to do the rest of the teams. Geos and droids. Oh my. Oh my. What else in 3? Ranger Gun. I'm not a smart man, but I know what offense is. Pesh, question. Can you turn back time and take the bourbon away from me so I don't waste my Zeta on General Kenobi and Townsend? I like the Zeta on Kenobi on the GR team is really good. Townsend, if you mean her leadership, I think you're going to get some mileage out of that Pesh on GOTBs, man. Plaguebringer, her leader build, the Plaguebringer, her leader, and what it does, her combinations really turn out to be really good in this new GOTB. And it's situational, right? Sometimes you want a Saj lead, but like in a lot of PvE situations, I will go Mother Townsend lead on some of the events and stuff because it just does better. You know, because after each encounter it resets, so the Saj damages gets reset. So I've used that before too. It's come in quite handy, you know. But I love the Zeta on General Kenobi on the GR team. Oh yes, that thing's brutal. You can't get to them, and they start getting all that courage and stuff because you can't get rid of the Tauntaun GK. It's super pain in the ass. I think you're all right, buddy. You're all right, buddy. I think you made a good investment. I did. I've gotten great mileage out of those. Keep them going here for another, I don't know, 25 minutes. Rocking and rolling, doing what we do. I'm going to do some Battlefront. You guys haven't seen the new Battlefront maps and the droidicas and stuff. It is a freaking hoot, man. It is fun as F. Man, I've been really enjoying Battlefront. Me and Ian were just raffle stomping yesterday. Well, the one match we didn't because... they're like kids with the jerkets running around like, ooh, ah, ooh. I see what you say in there, Pesh. Yeah, you don't have them for Malik. That's okay. You'll get them eventually. It's fine. They are super fun to play. They're a hoot, man. I'm having to get used to roll because they start going and then you have to like you hit the brakes and it's like you're driving a one-wheeled vehicle. It's like I love it. The hell? Something popped on TV. I was like, what? Alright, keep the questions coming. If you want me to look at your roster, that's what we're doing here for. If you'd like to donate, feel free. You can donate in Super Chat. You can go donate in Twitch. If you don't want to do any of that because you hate both those things, then you can go to our homepage on YouTube and hit the RC PayPal. And if you want me to do anything crazy like buy a bourbon, people have done that in the past, do. If you want to get us stuff, someone remind me, like, you have to update the Amazon wish list for your birthday stuff. I really don't need anything for my birthday other than bourbon. So if you want to send me bourbon and stuff for my birthday, July 11th, please do. You guys are on it, man. You guys reminded me. I ain't even thinking about my birthday, and I got messages saying, hey, your birthday's coming up, right? I'm like, yeah. Can you put shit on there? why, but then I lose that argument every time. Question counter to Old Republic with Wampa instead of Jugs Eye? Old Republic with Wampa. Galactic Republic will stomp it. Palpatine will stomp it. Sith will stomp it. I mean, yeah. Hell, CLS will go in there and wreck the crap out of that team. Hermit Fulgrim question. Hey, Hermit Fulgrim. I know RC doesn't make counter videos, but can y'all make one on how to set up and use Jin to counter Darth Revan with Malak? We can. Usually Finn is in charge of that. I'm doing the lore and I do all the streaming. Finn does those background videos, so send that idea to Finn. I just provide the footage and get it to him, but with me doing with the lore videos and then all the streaming I'm doing, you know, it's a lot of my time is taken up, and then preparing for like D&D campaigns that we stream on Twitch. I love the idea, and we'll make time. But send that idea to Finn. We'll get that squared away. Grande Vertica question: which Separatist Zetas are any good? I think the one on B2 and B1 are good. Mental Monstrosity on General Grievous is good. I like, not a priority, but the Zetas on Newt and Dooku are pretty solid. Jordica's okay, it's solid. So I think those are some of the Zetas that stick out to me. Because I didn't even know that worked. Yeah, I mean, usually, we demonstrate it live on the stream. So if you watch it when I'm doing Grand Arena, you get a lot of ideas from Grand Arena. That's why we leave the videos. Obviously, they're up for you to watch and go back and look at. So you can see us talk about all these different counters and things and why we come up with the stuff that we do. So that's right. He says, Hermit Fulgrim says, Roger, thanks, Ranger. I'll harass Finn. I'll threaten to Porg if I have to. You do it must be done. Show no mercy. So it's a roast on Patreon. It's in. It'll be a private YouTube showing, Pesh. But if you are a patron, I think it's like, what is the level? I can't remember. VIP. It's on there. If you look, it should say, I think it's like $20, I think, or $10. It's one of those two. If you're not sure, ask Finn. He handles the Patreon stuff. I just pimp it. Good Lord, now I have to go look. I'll tell you right now. $15 is what it is for the monthly McVenom roster, plus everything else you get before that. Yeah, there you go. Slash Finn Rhodes, blue level. Thank you, Slash. Yeah, $15 on Patreon. Then you can you just once you become a $15 Patreon, then message Finn and he'll get you access to it. And that'll be 10 p.m. Eastern tonight, Pesh. And we have in our Discord, we have a blue VIP which you get access to, and I'll have the link in there. So you just click the link and stuff. But if you do become a patron of $15 patch, then all you need to do is message Finn, say, hey, I'm a new blue VIP, I'd like to get access to the blue room, and he'll get you squared away. But we will make sure you have access. You'll be able to click it and watch. But yeah, 15. I mean, we have purple and gold, 20 and 25, so you get those benefits plus the other benefits you get for purple and gold as well. It's all there on the Patreon. And I can't hit Rich because it's his time for his payout. Let's see, feats for Grand Arena. more ship battles do I need? I need 2 more. I'll do those tomorrow. I'm not going to waste crystals to try to get that. Be interesting to know, my rank right now is 2,200 out of, 80,000, whatever, in this division, but how many of those are not facing the kind of craziness that I'm facing right now? Facing GPs that are, someone asked me, let's look at the GP of my opponent. 4627, so he has 300,000 more on me. Looks like he's Korean. Could be Chinese, I'm not sure. So we'll see. It's got for about 20 more minutes, so go ahead and get your questions, your ally codes in for Ross reviews. Now is the time. I'll save them on currency, but I still need to get like gear 13 for Basti. That's a priority. Out of 50, so until I get that, it's pointless. What are the rewards? No, just 1,000. We'll get the bronze in. Goes up a little bit. Chromium view, get this. Huh. There you go. Oh, what a day. Any more questions? Just try to become a patron. It's asking me to claim an account. I don't even know what that means. But Pesh, someone that knows this better than me, let me know. I don't even know what that means. Don't know if you have to create a Patreon username. I don't know what that means. Don't know what that means. I've never even heard of that before. That's true. Send a DM to Finn. He can't fix that stuff. That's why we have Finity. Because Little bastard doesn't stream anymore, but he does all the background work, which he loves doing. It's Finn. Yeah, send it to Finity, Finity, on our Discord. Let him know you're trying to become a blue Patreon or whatever level of Patreon you're trying to be for the McVenom Ross review, and he'll get you squared away. Finn's our computer guy. I'm the computer guy when it comes to streaming and other stuff, but he's more of that background kind of logistics thing. Computer. But yeah, I don't know what that is. Claim an account. I don't even heard of something like that. I don't have a good guess. Alright, coming down to the last stretch, guys. If you have any other questions and stuff, want me to look at your rosters, now's the time. I won't be doing this again till probably maybe tomorrow I'll do some. If not, I'll do it. Maybe I'll try to do it Sunday. Actually, no, maybe a couple days because I need to get those lore videos done. So, Grande Verga, you said it, not me. That's so wrong. I don't know you're gonna read that. I'll read it. It says Finn is the Indian tech support. No, he's not. Get out of here. That's not even right. Chat. Okay. Oh, that's weird. So what more do I need for? Oh, I only need like. I'll be bronzing my hopefully after this round. Be close. Yeah, I should be able to get the bronze in. All right. Go a couple more minutes here, guys. So if you have any more questions, Ross review stuff, this is the time. I'm going to shut her down. Get ready for me. Get ready for some Battlefront 2 action. All right, we'll make this the last call. And make sure you guys give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Very much appreciated. Make sure you follow us on Twitch. Subscribe over on Twitch as well. Another minute to see if it pops up a question or anything. If not, then I'm going to shut her down. Can't hit rich yet. So we press bears. All right, looks like no more questions or Ross review requests. So with that, I am going to end the stream. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me today. Covered a lot. If you have more questions, I encourage you to join our Discord. Great group of folks. You can find us there. If you have questions, you can message me directly. So I very much appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Dr. Feelgood Finn still hasn't linked the Escape podcast in the Friends of the Show links. Send him a message for that, Dr. Feelgood, that knucklehead. But yes, thank you for joining us. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe, all that other good stuff. And with that, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be back at 7:30 p.m. Eastern to do some Battlefront for about 2.5 hours. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be doing the lovely Miss McVenum's Ross review. Remember, you got to be a Blue Patreon or higher. So if you want to watch that, make sure you do. If you are having problems with Patreon, just get with Finn and he'll help you get it squared away. So with that, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. Have a great day, and I'll see you.